Yo, what's going on? This is ASTERIA. You're watching 20 Questions with Internet Underground. Well, I started out music like I was 7 years old and my mom put me into guitar lessons. I don't know why, but I had to do that with my brother and I just hated it. So I left, and then when I was 9 years old, I started watching videos from Nick Mira, watching him produce beats, and I just started doing it. Like, I was terrible because I was 9 years old, but like I just kept at it, and then now we're here. Where am I from originally? I'm from New Zealand. I lived in New Zealand my whole life, was born there, I was raised there. A lot of people think that I'm Polish, they think I'm from America, they think I'm Australian, but I'm from New Zealand. The music I listened to growing up, okay, now this is fucking crazy. When I was 9 or 10 years old, I was listening to Montana 300, I was listening to Speaker Knockers, I was listening to Young Lean, I was listening to Blade, I was listening to Tyboy Digital, Echo 2K, I was into random shit. But then as I growed up, I started tapping into the underground scene with, Dollywood, Eric DOA, Midwest, Osquin, and then that's what gave me the motivation to really start making music. And then nowadays, it's still Osquin, it's still Eric, it's still Glaive. I listen to Billy Human, of course, I listen to Odetari, I fuck with my bro Kets4eki, I fuck with Netspend, I fuck with Joey, like I listen to a lot of shit now. My favorite food, people think it's fucking bread, but it's really not like that. I eat that when I'm traveling and I can't be cooking shit and I'm only there for a couple hours. My favorite food is fruit. I go in there, I buy strawberries, I be eating fucking mango, I eat fucking mandarin, I eat fucking apple, green apples, I eat fucking bananas, I eat everything. I wake up, I have a whole fruit diet. I don't fucking need no meat or some fucking sandwich or some shit. I don't need it. Just put a fruit bowl in front of me, I'm eating everything, bro. Watermelon, you can eat that shit anytime, in the morning, in the night, in the afternoon. I don't understand the motherfuckers that can't eat fruit in the morning. What the fuck's wrong with it? It's fresh as fuck. I feel good when I eat it. Why would you not want to eat fruit, bro? That's my favorite shit. Definitely Osquin, no doubt about it. Osquin's like my idol. I've been looking up to her since before I even made music. That's the reason why I got into music. Osquin, Eric DOA, Glaive, Dollywood. Shout out Zetra, shout out Widow, shout out Pitfall, shout out Midwest. All them, they got me into music. That was the entire movement that made me want to start really trying. Oh my gosh, where did ASTERIA come from? It's actually too crazy of a story. So my artist name before, it used to be Crayola. And don't even ask me why, I don't know. It was a fucking terrible idea. Anyone tried to search my music, it would just come up with the fucking crayons before it had anything to do with me. And while my name was Crayola, I had to change everything for two reasons. One, because my name was Crayola and the company told me that I gotta change that shit because far in the future, I wouldn't be able to keep having that name. And two, because the cover arts that I used to use were drawn by Jun Inagawa. This is my goat, my idol. I want to meet him so bad. I want to go to Japan. I want to meet him. I want to go to an exhibition from him. He's an artist from Japan, and I used to have his drawings as my cover arts. So while my name was Crayola, and I had cover arts that I didn't own any rights to, I got hit from both angles at the same fucking time. I had Crayola reach out, tell me I need to change the name. And I had Jun Inagawa's record label just strike all my music off of Spotify. I had everything gone. I had to switch everything up. So I just made my name ASTERIA because I thought it sounded cool. It was better than fucking Crayola. And then after that, I had to make my own character because I couldn't keep using some character I didn't have the rights to in my cover arts. So that's where you see the ASTERIA character right now. My favorite animal is cats. I love cats ever since I was a little kid. I used to have a book with just a bunch of different breeds of cats, information about the breeds, how they should be looked after. I know too much about cats. I fucking love cats. When I go on Instagram, it's just cats and cats and cats that get suggested to me because I liked one cat video and then they showed me another one and I liked it. And now it's just all that comes up. The algorithm knows me too well. I guarantee I could open my phone and there's going to be a cat right on my Instagram. Let me check. Yup, it's a fucking cat with a duckling. There's a cat chilling with a duckling on a mountain, and that's the first thing on my Instagram. It's a fucking lovely thing to open Instagram too, but I'm not complaining. The thing that surprises everybody the most about me is the fact that I'm 17 years old. People think I'm fucking 25, people think I'm pushing 30, and honestly, I don't feel like I'm 17 because I haven't been in school that long. I never worked a job in my life. I just be having fun and fucking going with the flow, and shit just took me here. And I feel like that's the way you gotta be. Like, no matter what age you are, you just gotta have fun. Just do whatever you want to do. Literally, make sure you're working towards something, but just have fun. It would take you places, bro. Favorite collaborator is fucking Kets4eki, bro. No question about it. That's my bro. Whenever I'm trying to make music and I got a song I like, I'm sending it to him. I don't think there's anyone that I could work with that I would have as much of a connection with as Kets4eki, because we just know everything about our recording process. He knows how I like to write. He knows how I record. He watches me mix. He watches me make the beats. Like, and every single step of it, he's there. And I mean, like, that's just my bro. My dream collab is Odetari. I mean, like, it's not really a dream anymore because it's real, it happened. It's not out yet. But other than that, my dream collab is Taylor Swift, bro. I don't know what the fuck we would make right now, but I'm trying to make that happen in the future. Hasan Amiku, it goes way back. My dad, I'll be sitting in the living room, my dad is listening to ASTERIA, he's listening to Pretty Rave Girl, he's listening to Vocaloid, he's listening to Hardstyle, and he had it on the speakers, you could hear it loud as fuck. So growing up, I just adjusted to that. That's probably why I make this sort of music, because I just heard it so much growing up. But I mean, shout out to my dad, because he put me on to fucking Hasan Amiku. And the story of how I made What You Want, I was sitting in me and Kets4eki's kitchen, and I don't know why the fuck I did this, but I grabbed a big jug of milk from the fridge, and I was sitting at the kitchen counter just drinking the fucking milk. I wanted to download the Vocaloid program for fun, so I just did it, and then I don't know how to use it. Like, it was so hard to use. It looked like some fucking nuclear power plant technology. So the only thing I could do was just lay down like a couple words, very simple notes. So I just did, I know what you want, tell me what you want. And that was my extent of what I knew how to do. I didn't know how to do anything. So I just dragged it into my usual program and I worked with that. And then I thought it was very cool, but I didn't know if I wanted to drop it. Kets4eki's actually the reason that song was fucking recorded, because we were in the studio making Rock Your Body with Aisha. And then when we finished, I just wanted to go home. I was so tired, but he told me to record that. He believed in it so much. He told me to record it. So I did. And then that shit blew me up. My creative process, I mean, I make all the beats myself. I, of course, record them myself. I mix them myself. I master myself. I do every single process of making the song all by myself. I love how loyal they are, man. Like, I got fans that knew me back in like 2021, back in 2020, way back, and they're still fans now. I even shipped out a poster, like a custom-made, one-of-one, signed, I drew on it poster to one of my fans back in 2021. And he still got it to this day. We still talk to this day. So like that, I love the loyalty. And they know how to go crazy. They go crazy at shows. Like they really are about it. With Kets4eki, it's a crazy story. I was in New Zealand. I had just dropped out of school. And I wanted to make music work. And I didn't have any connections in music anymore because I just stopped giving a fuck. Because I was in school, I was busy, I was doing this and that. So when I decided to take music seriously, he was the first person that I messaged. I just messaged him as a fan. I was like, yo, can I buy a feature? And then he said, yeah, I've spent $100 for him to hop on my song. And then it was kind of like, it did all right. You know, it was a good song for me at the time. And then I went to go buy another one, like a month later. Like, we weren't even friends. Like, I was just a business transaction. I went to buy another one from him. I sent him the beat for I Fucked Her Friend. And he loved it so much, he wanted to drop it on his own page. And I was like, damn, like, this is crazy. Like, you know, this big artist is fucking with me. He wasn't that big at the time. He had, like, maybe 60,000 monthly listeners or 100,000 monthly listeners. But, you know, he liked it a lot. So we made that song. And then ever since then, we just became friends. We were talking, we're on Discord all the time. It was so hard to keep the connection because of the time difference, because New Zealand is 12 hours ahead of Poland. So when I'm awake, he's asleep. And when I'm asleep, he's awake. But we still made it work. We were calling all the time. We were always working on music. We made a whole album together. We became super close ever since I bought that feature. And then there was just one day after he had blown up from Hands Up, he was like, man, I got so much money, I could fly you over to Poland. And I was like, do it then. Just do it. Like, fly me over there. I'll do it. I don't care. He was worried that my parents or I wouldn't be able to go or I would just flake or something. But I tried convincing him. I was like, I will come to Poland if you buy the fucking tickets. And then he bought them. And then I came. It was only supposed to be for 3 months, but I think we were like 3 or 4 weeks in, and I was like, I need to get a visa. I need to stay here. I like Poland too much. I didn't want to go back to New Zealand. So it's been almost a year in Poland now. I've been living with him. We got a crib. Like, we just became best fucking friends, man. And I'm so glad to see it because that's really my brother now. Favorite cartoon character's gotta be Rigby. He always fucking around. He doesn't give a shit about anything. He's the best friend to have, honestly. I'd say Rigby. I mean, honestly, it means a lot because music became real life for me real fast. Ever since the kids took me down to Poland, I met so many people. I met Hubi, I met Pros, I met Brittany, I met Milo, I met a lot of people. And at that point, that's when it started meaning so much to me because it was more than just numbers on a screen, text on a screen. It was like I'm meeting people in real life. And then the shows came around, seeing all the fans, seeing everybody go crazy, seeing people know the words as well. That's what means a lot to me. Seeing the impact on people and being able to meet them and everything in real life, meeting fans, like that's what means a lot to me. My biggest secret is that I just be taking clothes from people. I just be stealing it. Like these shoes, these are literally Kets4eki shoes. These are his New Rocks. I have them in Hollywood right now. He's in Poland. I just have his New Rocks. I just wear them. These trips, Kits has the exact same fucking pants. I just bought these because I'm in Hollywood right now. I'm not about to steal his pants, but I stole that shit from him. I just took it. I bought it. And then this bag, I just bought on my own. But that's the bag. That's not even the clothes. I just be stealing fucking clothes from my friends. I buy the shit that they want to buy. I buy the same thing that they buy. And at the end of the day, it's still fire. Like, I would say just start making something that you love and then stick to making stuff that you love. Don't try to make anything inauthentic or anything that's not you because people are going to see right through that. You're not going to get to where you want to be. You're going to end up disappointed. Just make what you love and stick to it. You should be looking forward to the song with Odetari. I'm not going to say anything more. My message to the internet is just be yourself and fuck anybody else. Do your shit and just treat your bros like family.